Part 35, and we're almost done this dungeon. This is already the longest part, the longest playthrough of my playthroughs. Though it does cheat a little bit, because it needs to have shorter parts than everything else, since it's an N64 game and it has higher quality graphics and therefore bigger videos. It's still, even if it didn't have to have shorter parts than all my other playthroughs, it would still be the longest. Because it's the longest game that I've played through. Played through. Anyway. Turn into a Goron. Break this stuff again. Come on. There we go. So, we have to go back up to the top. And if you can't tell, there's the boss key on the right, and on the left is something else. But I probably can't jump to it from here. So I'll go over to the boss door. Turn into a Deku, because I don't think I can just jump to it like I did last time. I just got lucky last time. So, actually, before I go over there, there's another thing I need to get as a Deku. If I can find it. If you remember from earlier on in the playthrough, there was some snow hanging out the wall. I'm gonna go and investigate that. It was too high to get to it. Is that it? I'm not really sure. It was too high to get to it and through any other means, as far as I know. So this is usually how I get to it. I don't know if it's how you're supposed to, but this is always how I've done it, so whatever. If you remember from one of the earlier parts, very early parts in this playthrough, I said if you don't touch the control stick at all, you don't lose any of your pedal power as you're floating. I just made the word pedal power up. The game, thankfully, does not use that word. That's such a ridiculous... Anyway, so yeah, basically the secret of this, I just hit turbo if you can hear it, to make it a little faster, because it's really boring. Basically just float out and tap the control stick just a little bit, just to rotate the camera and turn, and because you need to find this place where you're supposed to land. But for the most part, don't press the control stick too much, or else you will fall to your death long before you get there. And of course you won't die, but it won't be happy, because you'll have to go up to the top and do it again, which is really annoying. And as you can see, I'm already starting to kick the air. I gotta stop touching the control stick. I think that's... I can't really see because the clock's in the way, but I think the fairy's right down there. Yeah, I can see some of the snow right now, so... yeah. You just gotta wait till I get down there, and then... whoa! Come on. Got some recording lag there. I don't know if it's just me watching it now, or if it's the actual video. But anyway... a few more seconds, and I can go forward now, I think. Come on. Hooray. And here's the hardest fairy to get in the whole dungeon. Maybe even the whole game, but I think it's just the dungeon. Because I think there are some harder fairies to get in some of the later dungeons. This one's quite tedious, that's all I can say. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that's all in this main room. Yeah, it is, thankfully. Oddly enough, there's only 1 or 2 fairies in this main room, as far as I remember. I don't think I grabbed the 3rd one. I'm just doing this from memory, but yeah. So, that's pretty cool, actually. Surprising, because it's a big room. I'm still missing a few fairies. I'm not really sure exactly how many, but... I'll need to find those before going back up to the top. Actually, there's another door at the top, so it might be through there. There's also that locked door there. I have no idea where to get the key for that. I wonder if I can jump over there. No. That was a bad idea, apparently. Goron time. Alright, line myself up. I always line myself up with the first person view. It's the best way to do it. Over here. Become a Deku, because I don't trust myself to jump over. Like I said, I just got lucky that first time. Very lucky.
ん？
And here's one of the more useless rooms in the dungeon, and I say useless as in, if you just play the game normally, you never need to enter this room. Since obviously I already have all the stuff I need to beat the dungeon. Nice lag there. But yeah, the only reason to go in this room is for fairies, and because it looks completely out of place. Is it just me, or it looks like it's not even in the dungeon? It's not even, it doesn't even look cold. It just looks like bricks. Like, okay then. Anyway, as far as I remember, the only place you can fight Jimmy the Lizard. This guy being Jimmy the Lizard, a Lizzlefoes. Is it just me, or did grabbing that fairy heal me? I never knew they healed you. That's a little weird. Alright, I'm getting real sick of trying to jump slash you, so you can just die. And yeah. We're almost done this dungeon. I will keep repeating that. I do think the dungeons in this game get progressively better.